Hope you don't mind. Just gonna have my dinner whilst I talk about this. Today's topic is basically about the power of YOLO and what it can teach us, and it's why it's a good thing, why it's not a good thing, and how we can really use YOLO to the best of our, I guess you could say, advantage. The concept is really interesting, and I feel like it does date back to pretty old times. Well, not just old times, a lot of religions and things like that say it. But, you know, just on a general note, I'm not talking about that side of things. So we're starting off with gardening. We're doing whatever we're doing here. Yeah, I'm getting better at the game though. I really am. It's an interesting game. I don't know why I had a mat here, and to be honest, at the beginning I was like, where's my dog? Because I didn't know the dog can just leave the house whenever. I didn't see on the door, there's no like flap that the dog can get through, so yeah, sometimes with this game I don't know if it saves and if it doesn't save. It's just a little bit confusing, but yeah, we're getting the hang of the game now. All of your tips have really been helping me. And yeah, I do want to play this more, but it's just more of a thing of I love racing games, and recently I've been loving that parkour game. Oh my gosh. Wow. If you haven't seen it, like probably 2 videos before this, you just go and find it. But yeah, anyway, off on a tangent, aren't I? YOLO, you only live once, and a lot of times, I know it's like a little bit of a joke and it shouldn't be taken seriously and stuff like that, but it does have meaning. It really does, and it's Pam's birthday today. I was struggling to find her, so I opened up the map and I was like, because you guys said that the map shows where everyone lives, but there's a lot of people in the town. I didn't know it covers everyone. I'm pretty sure it covers most. Like for example, that shop guy, whatever his name is, the one with the tasks are outside, his name ain't on here, so I think it's only for a few amounts of people. But yeah, YOLO is a thing of like, how do I explain it? You know, you only live once, but it's usually an action, a word that we say, an acronym that we say before we do something, before we kind of embark on, we take that risk. Usually that's when we say it. We say it like, oh man, so what if whatever happens, YOLO. And there's a lot of truth to it, there really is, and I think we should kind of remind ourselves sometimes that, yeah, we do only live once. We should really make use of the time that we have, the limited amount of time that we have, and it's a very, very interesting thing. You're probably wondering why I'm swinging the bat around. That's because that stupid old man, I shouldn't say stupid, he's not a stupid old man, but he kind of is. He's really grumpy all the time in this game, so trying to change some things. I just figured out that you could give parsnips to people as well, so I was just like, alright. But he's just moody, so I just wanted to swing on him, but I guess the game physics don't have that, you know. It's Stardew Valley, it's not Grand Theft Auto. But yeah, sometimes with YOLO we have to really understand that it's a thing where, imagine if you say it every day, you only live once. So why not make the most of it? Why not follow what it is that you really wanted to do? Why live in fear if we only live once? Why not just live in, I guess, full effect? Chasing after our dreams and aspirations and living a very fulfilling life. You ain't gonna get yesterday again. And each day is like, you only have the same day once. That's a terrible example, but you get the point. You only live once, man. You only live once. So seize the day, carpe diem, man. You gotta do everything you can do. You've just gotta really make the most of it. And I'm really putting emphasis on you only live once because, again, it's so easy to be distracted nowadays. It's easier than ever to just wallow in on the tech devices that you have. It's easy to wallow in on your own fears. It's normal. It's normal. It's normal to doom scroll now. It's normal to do stuff that isn't great. And I feel like we're all kind of heading towards this kind of lifestyle where we all live the same, we all think the same. And I get that. It's the same across every generation. Yeah, you have obviously those kind of things where certain traits and habits from each generation carry along like that period of time. But we have the freedom. We have the freedom of knowledge on the internet, and we have the freedom of being able to do a lot more things, a lot more accessibility to things, and we're just using it just to lie in bed, make ourselves moody, make ourselves kind of depressed, frying our brain receptors, and we're not going forward. And so you only live once. You only live once to really do the things that you really want to, man. And to do it before you want it, you regret it, because life is full of regrets. And either you make peace with it, or you actually just don't make the same mistakes again, and you move forward. And again, you chase the things you want to chase. Everything is temporary. It's only like, what's the average age? 80 years old, 70 years old? Somewhere in that range, maybe. And you want to be stressing over the things that you've been stressing about? Of course not. So you remind yourself that, yes, it's only temporary. And not even only a thing of just being kind of realizing that life is temporary and you only live once, but the gratitude that kind of comes along that is amazing. It really is, man. Because now you can appreciate every kind of minor detail in your life. Now you can be like, wow. You take each day and you appreciate each day. Like, for example, I get to make content for you guys. I get to speak in front of a mic and be able to impact, so far, a decent amount of people. The goal was always one person, to help out one person online, and we've exceeded that so far. One video at a time, we can make the world a better place. But the main kind of thing is, again, being grateful to even be able to play this game, to be able to enjoy this game at least to the fullest, because I can appreciate the time that's being spent on it, even though it's a 20-minute video or 20-minute day in this game. I appreciate it, man. And I think other people should start to kind of to realize that even beyond gaming, just a day-to-day life, being able to wake up and being able to have a bed, for example, these are amazing things, man. Like, there's always something good that comes out of every single day. I'm not saying that there's no bad things, of course there are, but it's just more of a thing of you have things to look forward to. Always, 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 always. As much as it might not seem like it, in the times that you feel stressed, in the times that you feel like you might not feel 100%, you might be having a down day. Remember, there's still always something to look forward to. You might have food on the plate, that's something to look forward to. You have water to drink, that's something to look forward to. Like, I'm able to have dinner right now. Somewhere across the world, someone doesn't have that. And this doesn't really have much to do with the kind of YOLO aspect, but it kind of does, because, again, appreciating every single thing that comes from this one life or whatever. Again, we're not talking about reincarnation here. We're not talking about whatever belief that you want to believe in. We're talking about the current, present life. If you are one who believes in multiple lives and things like that. Again, I'm not here to put my opinion on anything. I'm not here to say whether you're right or wrong. That's up to you to decide. But the present life you're currently residing in, that is something that should be appreciated more. So take that risk. Remember, YOLO, take that risk. Ask that person out. Go to that restaurant. Go into the outside world. Go and do the things that make you joyful, that make you think that makes you think that you don't have to double think everything. It's like you can just think and do, because that's how life is nowadays. You can do that now. You have the privilege of doing that. So why not take advantage of it? Why overthink? Why do all of that stuff, man? There's no need. There's no need. You're free. And it's always been that way. And I hope that I can help someone. I hope that part of this part of the video has actually encouraged someone to start to develop the attitude of, I can do things, and I only have one life, so why not do it? I don't know, man. It's a tricky one, because I get it. Not everyone in life is gonna think like, you know what, I only live once, so I'm gonna do things, because it's a lot harder than just saying it. Of course, you have to really mean it. You have to really just, I guess, believe in it. And if that's the case, then figure out, spend some time alone. Figure out how you can maximize the most out of your life and really realize that your time is important. And you know what's crazy about this? Alright, so you'll start to figure out as well when you kind of realize that, because obviously your time is limited and you only live once, whatever. I said it like 50 times. You know, take a shot for every time I said YOLO. But anyway, think about like seizing the day, how that would honestly affect your life, because you're going to be so busy doing the things that make you so excited and joyful, you're not going to have time to have bad habits. You're not going to have time to engage in things that you're not interested in. A lot of the times, we'll use doom scrolling as an example. A lot of times you're doing that because you're bored. You're not doing it because you want to. You're just bored. So again, because your time is so valuable, you gotta make the most of it. And when you do find that, you start to overtake that starts to overtake your bad habits, and that's when life starts living. But it requires a sacrifice of spending time by yourself. It requires you just doing more things that make you happy, because usually across the time when you do that, you start to find answers. Also, if you can see, I had leather boots and I didn't know what immunity to the moonlight is. So if someone could explain that, I'd be very grateful. I didn't want to put it on because they didn't look the best, and these sneakers, they look pretty clean. They look pretty clean. I feel like I look like a brown Mario. But yeah, the sneakers are clean. Oh yeah, also, oh, sorry for the silence, just eating. But I didn't know you could actually go to level 5 on the mine. So one of the goals is to get to level 40 in the mines, and I'm starting to believe that it's possible, because you can actually take the elevator to level 5 or maybe level 10 now. I'm not sure, I have to double check that one, but I think it's maybe every 5 levels of every increment you can actually just go to. Before, I thought it was you have to go through level 0 every single time. So it's doable. I'm really gravitating towards just mining on the game now. I like it. It's like a little bit of a gamble. You don't know what you're going to get down there. You get your copper, you get your resources, You come back up. Maybe I can buy or sell some things. And yeah, we saw this man, what's his name? Linux or something like that. Getting food, man. And I feel for that because a lot of people around the world don't get food, man. It's another thing to be grateful for. But yeah, that's the end of me talking. If you want to watch the rest of the gameplay, just yeah, I'm gonna post it anyway. So from this point on, it's gonna be silent because I need to finish this and then do some other things and then call it a night. So thank you for watching. Peace and blessings for you all. And yeah, man, just remember to make the most out of life when you can. It's something that I think more and more people are going to be struggling with, so maybe this can help one or two of you. Anyway, see ya.